Interesting. The sphere used by Connor during his spirit journey is clearly first civilization in origin. Well, yeah, it looks like the apple. It appears to function as some sort of temporal calculator. It's essentially a crystal ball, but one that actually works. This can't be coincidental, which begs the question, are there others out there? Hashtag asterisk at close bracket at asterisk dollar ampersand ampersand dollar k hashtag j underscore dollar underscore hashtag underscore percentage, etc. Hello. It works. I should hardly be surprised electrical impulses move from one pathway to another. You call them networks. Our word for them was more akin to road. It is yet difficult to project a thought from one medium to another. It works, it works, it works, it works, it works, it works, it works. Okay. I've been doing some digging on Hatham's blades, still not 100% sure where they came from. My initial instinct was he started out as an assassin. I believe his father was one, in fact. But it appears he was a Templar from pretty early on. Maybe took them from someone. It's happened before, and they're quite handy. I'm surprised more Templars haven't put them to use. Pretty easy to build a pair if you know what you're doing. Improvements. I found a way to better control the impulses, to formulate a thought and transmit it, to add a sense of structure, a sense of order. You fear order. You're kind. The gentle hand tends the flock. It is a kindness, not a cruelty. I wonder, will you ever understand? Your enemies do, in their own way, but they share your base heritage. Their concept is flawed. They are not worthy. You have all proved unworthy of our gifts. Juno. Looks like Juno's really taken a shine to you. I suggest you don't engage her. There isn't time to go down that rabbit hole. It's sure to prove a badger's den, besides. The whole experience is, actually. That final door, salvation, was it? But for us, who knows? Here we sit, working towards something we know next to nothing about, but it's our only chance. So there's that, I suppose. You should not meddle in affairs that do not concern you. Someone doesn't like me. All these Juno visits, and emails too apparently, have got me thinking, what happened to Tinia and Minerva? They're the ones who invited us to this little apocalypse party, and now they've gone. Yes. A little inconvenient, not to mention rude. I'll try and poke around later, see if there's not some sign of what happened to them. No, 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 no. Right, let's find where this goes. Is it up here? No. Desmond. Let's find out where this goes. Right. I just want to plug the thing in.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Right. I don't know what that's about. I just want to plug the thing in. Where does it plug in? That's all I want to know. Of course, Juno being immensely cryptic and weird, but I'm unfortunate. It's kind of some part of this game, isn't it? Just immensely cryptic and weird. Ow, that was a mistake. No, no, no. Ah. Wait. Oh, there's a lower level. I missed that before. Where do these things go? I do like the fact we don't have a mini-map. Although it's a little frustrating for this bit. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. But it makes sense because the mini-map is an addition of the Animus for Desmond. What are you doing? Anything around here? What happens if I die here? I don't know. Not sure I want to find out. Please stop doing this. We already had this kind of discussion. Oh, are they here? Oh, do they go here? I think they go here, don't they? Don't they? No, they don't. Huh. Am I meant to be putting these things in now, or is there a weird cutscene later that where we use them? I don't know. Right, let's go into the Animus, shall we? Maybe watch the cutscenes and then put it in.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Connor!
All these
Spare
things
a
I must
moment.
determine. Of course, for only by knowing my
Have a
enemy
look.
can I hope to stop them. What is it?
The Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
I don't know what happened with the cutscene there. I apologize.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean? What has happened?
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Okay. I like this. It's kind of Star Wars, isn't it? Thank you, Brain. Yes. Don't know the Jedi, because Yoda's like, Luke, you must finish your training, and he's like, no, my friends and my people, they are in trouble, and Achilles is like, there's still more training to do, and Connor's like, I must go and save my people, because that's what his thing's about. Oh, the minimap is telling me to go. Go. Who are you? Who is Go? Gordon! We'll go with Gordon. Gordon sounds like a sensible name. You're a fisherman. Fisherman.
The speckled trout. Gorgeous.
I can't even talk to him though. Beavers! There are beavers. I must see the beavers. Ah! I meant to... I didn't realise that's where it stopped. Is that a bird? No, that was some trees. It was some leaves on a tree. There were beavers. I saw beavers. 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 There are beavers. I don't even like beavers. I prefer foxes. Foxes are some of my favourite animals. Sorry. I'm strange. We know. Yes, I'm aware. Hello. Hello. Huh. Where am I going? I'm horribly confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Boston. No, I don't want to go to Boston. I don't want to go here either. Oh, there's a thing. Let's grab the thing. Ah, and here's the waterfall. That's quite a waterfall, isn't it? There's my ship. There's my ship. This is the exit. Right. What could possibly go wrong? Right. I'm not sure that's what would happen. I think the surface tension of the water would be a lot more difficult to get into, to dive into. I need money. There's a severe lack of money. Okay, here we are. Right. We'll go and talk to this peg leg person, shall we? Is that another trinket thing? I don't know. Oh, this is peg leg. It probably has a proper name. Oh, Madeline Connor.
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Letters.
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
Well, we've already picked up some of them, which is good. William Kidd. Captain William Kidd was a Scottish privateer turned pirate and the centre of numerous pirate legends. Not much is known about Kidd before the late 17th century, even his year of birth is approximate. It's reasonably certain he's from Scotland, but that's about it. Every good pirate needs a mysterious past. Kidd's first appearance in historical records appears in historical records in 1689 when he's listed as captain. He was a privateer for Britain in the West Indies before sailing for New York City, where he lived for several years. In 1695, Kidd was given a privateer's commission to hunt ships in the Indian Ocean and headed for Madagascar, which at the time was known as a known pirate haven. Then Kidd disobeyed the terms of his privateer's commission, attacking ships in the Red Sea. No one is quite sure why, but I guess that's pirates for you. They're a bit bonkers. When Kidd returned to the West Indies in 1699, he found that he was a hunted man. He sold his ship, the Quidam Merchant, in Hispaniola, and headed up the coast in a new ship. Kidd knew he was likely to be caught and wanted to have bargaining chips to secure his freedom, so he started hiding treasure as he went. So this is where we get the legendary buried treasure of piratedom. The idea being that he could later give away the locations in order to save his own skin. Kidd was finally captured when he returned home to New York. He tried to talk and buy his way out of arrest, but it didn't work. He was hanged for piracy in 1701, which must have been so annoying. As for Kidd's treasure, it's known that he buried some of it on Gardiner's Island, off the coast of Long Island, New York. That part was eventually recovered after Kidd's death. Nobody knows what else he hid, but speculation still rages today over how much he buried and where. Do I have enough?
What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
New destinations unlocked on naval map. Well, we've got a few options what to do now. Oh, no. Find Kidd's former crew member. Got some naval stuff. Of course, we've got the... need some more trinkets. We can go looking for trinkets. We've got the main quest, which is heading back over to Boston. And assumably fighting for the Native Americans. So we've got a few options for next time. I don't know why the game just didn't start us here with Connor, actually. It's basically been a tutorial. The last sequence is pretty much just a tutorial, getting us to this bit. And, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope I like this. I hope I like this, the character in the game and the story. And I hope it's not just boo British people, boo British side, boo loyalists. I hope it's not that. I'd like to not be kind of really annoyed by this game and the kind of political, yay America, yay yay yay, kind of. I'm really tired, and I've probably babbled quite a bit, and have a few moments where I've just been dreadfully quiet. In which case, I apologise. Right, I will go to bed now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.